Hi everybody. Okay, we're going to do a quick yoga morning flow routine for you. Really nice to get up in the morning and just do a little bit, especially if you're coming to sit at a desk or on a computer or anything like that. Really nice to stretch the body up and make sure that your posture is good for the rest of the day. Also feel free to do this one as well at lunchtime. I am going to be doing a specific one for shoulders and for the neck. And again, that'll be a short video that you can potentially do at lunchtime. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start on the knees. If that's not comfortable, place the pillow in between your legs and just rest down onto the pillow. We're going to take the arms out to the side of the body, spread the palms, spread the fingers out, draw the shoulder blades together. We're inhale, drawing the shoulder blades together. As we exhale, we'll lift those arms up. Gently bring them down. Inhale, bringing them back. Exhale, lifting them out. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and we're going to exhale, bringing those arms down. On your next inhale, we're going to lift the arms. We're going to lift up off those heels, squeeze the glutes, looking up to the hands. Exhale down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Nice, everybody. Coming back down onto your knees. We're going to inhale, take those arms back up, looking up to the hands. As we exhale, taking the right hand to the opposite side of the body. Take that left hand behind you. You can tuck that left hand around by this right thigh, and we're looking over that left shoulder. We're twisting the body to the left hand side. We're going to inhale, lifting those arms back up. As we exhale, swapping sides, so taking the left hand onto your right hip, and bringing that right hand around you, tucking the right fingertips in by your inner side of your left thigh. We're looking over that right shoulder. And we're going to inhale, facing forward, lift those arms back up. Take the hands together, take the elbows wide, and we're pushing the head into the back of those hands, or the front of the hands. We're going to release the hands, roll those shoulders back. And then making your way into a downward facing dog. So tabletop position, spread the fingers out, tuck those toes under. We're lifting up into downward facing dog. And we're going to pedal those legs out. Now in your downward facing dog, we're going to push forwards from those tiptoes, lifting up high up off those heels. And we're going to float the body forwards into a plank position. We're not going to stay here. We're going to lift that tailbone back up, back into a downward facing dog, pushing those heels back down. And again, inhale, lifting up onto your tiptoes, floating the body forwards into a plank. And then as we exhale, lifting that tailbone back up and pushing those heels back down. One more time. Inhale, lifting up onto your tiptoes, floating the body forwards into a plank. Exhale, lifting back up through the tailbone and gently pushing those heels down, pedaling those legs out again one more time. We're going to inhale, lifting that right leg up to the ceiling. As we exhale, bending the right knee into split dog. Inhale, straightening the right leg. Exhale, stepping that right foot down in between the hands, bringing the left leg to join it. And on an inhale, we're going to come all the way up into a standing position. Take your time, taking those arms all the way up, looking up to the hands. Exhale down through heart center. And again, inhale, lift, looking up to those hands. We're going to part the hands looking forwards, and we're going to lean over to the left-hand side. So we're leaning over to the left, gently coming back to the center, now kneeling over to the right. Inhale back into the center, looking up to the hands. As we exhale, take those arms wide, all the way down into an Uttanasana, a forwards fold, gently shaking the head, taking the hands to the knees of shin. Inhale, looking forwards. Exhale, back into your forwards fold. Taking the hands down, we're going to step back, or you can jump back into a plank position. Inhale through the nose. As we exhale, drop the knees, drop the chest, or you can hover the body down through Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting into upward dog or cobra. And exhale, making your way back into downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lifting that left leg. As we exhale, bending that left knee, squeezing that left heel to the right glute. Inhale, straighten the left leg. As we exhale, step that left foot down between the hands, bring the right leg to join it. On an inhale, nice and slowly, coming all the way back up into a standing position. Taking the arms up overhead. Exhale down through heart center. Inhale, lift those arms back up. Exhale, taking them wide. This time taking them down the base of the spine. We're going to inhale, draw those shoulder blades together, pulling the arms down, looking up to the ceiling, really opening up through the chest. And then as an exhale, gently soften the knees. We're going to come back into an Uttanasana. We're going to bring the arms with us, shaking the head out. Now from here, we're going to bend your right leg and we're going to drop the hands over to the right hand side. So I'm going to bend the right leg and take the hands over to the right hand side, looking up to that left shoulder. Start straightening out that right leg, bending into the left, taking the hands to the left, looking over the right. Gently coming back to the center. We're releasing the hands. I'm going to drop the hands down to the floor. Take them towards the knees or shins. Inhale, looking halfway. Exhale, back into a forward fold. Take the hands down, stepping or jumping back into plank. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, hovering the knees down, hovering the chest. Drop the knees, drop the chest through your chaturanga. Inhale, lifting into your upward dog or cobra. And exhale, make your way back into downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lifting that right leg up to the ceiling. As we exhale, hugging that right knee in towards the chest. We're just going to hold it, really hugging the right knee as high into the chest as you can. And then place that right foot down in between your hands. We're going to inhale, lifting up into a high lunge. We're going to bend at the elbows, taking the hands to the opposite arm. We're drawing the shoulder blades together and we're lifting up through the chest. Feel that openness across the shoulder blades, across the chest. Inhale, take those arms back up. As we exhale, taking them down the base of the spine this time. As we inhale. Now the option is to take those feet a little bit wider, maybe even try and drop that left heel down into warrior one. Both hips are facing forward, so whatever you feel stable in is absolutely fine. We're going to interlock those hands down the base of the spine. Inhale, pulling those arms down, opening up through the chest. As we exhale, taking your right shoulder down towards that right knee. Push those arms forward and we're bending into that right leg. Now, if your right shoulder wants to go past that right knee, that's absolutely fine. On an inhale, pushing back through that right leg, lifting back up through those arms. As we exhale, bringing it down, stepping back into a plank. We're going to inhale through the nose. As we exhale, we're going to lift back up into a downward facing dog, pedaling those legs out. We're going to inhale, lifting that left leg up to the ceiling. As we exhale, hugging that left knee into the chest, holding that left knee there for just a breath or so. And then placing that left foot down. We're going to inhale, lifting up into your high lunge, lifting those arms up. As we exhale, bending at the elbow. Inhale, opening up through the chest, looking up to the ceiling. Nice, everybody. Exhale, releasing those hands now down to the lower part of the spine. Inhale, pulling those arms down, drawing the shoulder blades together, looking up. And as we exhale, we're going to bring that left shoulder down towards that left knee, pulling those arms forwards. And just dropping that head down to the floor. We're going to inhale, lifting back up into a high lunge. As we exhale, bring those hands down, framing that left foot, stepping back into downward facing dog, pedaling those legs back out. We're going to inhale, lifting that right leg back up to the ceiling. As we exhale, placing that right foot on the outside of your right hand. And then dropping that left heel down. We're going to inhale, lifting up into a warrior two. We're going to straighten the right leg, turn the right foot to the left hand side, bringing the hands now onto those hips as we inhale, looking up, draw the shoulder blades together as we exhale, coming into a wide leg forwards fold. We're going to place the hands down onto your mat. Now, depending on how you feel here, the option is to maybe gently rock from left to right. If you want to go a little bit deeper into this stretch, take that right hand over to that left foot or ankle. And then gently lifting that left arm up to the ceiling. We're looking up to the left arm. Bringing that left hand down, working across to the right foot. And then lifting that right arm up to the ceiling. Bringing the hands back down into the center. We're going to heel toe those feet in. We want them a little bit wider than the hips. We're going to inhale through the nose, looking towards me, looking forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down into a yogi squat position. Dropping the tailbone down, lifting up through the chest. And then taking those hands down behind you. Now keep the legs wide. So keep the feet wider than the knees, knees wider than the hips. Take the hands behind you, gently rocking the knees from left to right. We're going to keep the legs in a straddle position. We're going to flex the feet. We're going to inhale, lifting up through those arms. Exhale, folding forwards. We're going to inhale, lift. Turn the body to face that left leg. Exhale, down towards the left leg. Inhale, lift with both arms, turn to face the right, exhale down. Inhale, lift with both arms back up, draw those legs together, flex the feet, lifting up nice and tall through the body, and as we exhale, going into a forwards fold position, reaching forwards with those arms. We're going to take the hands to the feet or ankles, inhale, looking up halfway, exhale, take those elbows wider back into that position. Inhale, taking those arms back up. Exhale, taking the hands behind you, placing the hands down, fingertips facing towards your body. Bend those legs. We want the feet flat on an inhale. We're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop, squeeze the glutes, looking up. Exhale, down. We're going to keep the hands where they are, and we're just going to lift the feet up off the mat. If you want to go into your Navasana, your boat pose, that's absolutely fine. Now, nice and slowly, you can come down onto the forearms if you want to. We're just going to start straightening the legs down. This is nice and controlled. We're going to hover the feet, hover the head, gently making your way back up onto the forearms. Bringing the knees in, maybe even lifting them up nice and straight. And we're just going to flex and point the opposite feet. And then from here, we're going to take the right leg down to the mat, hovering the right leg up, flex that left foot, push that left heel up. And then swapping the legs over, pushing that right heel up. And then bending both legs in again. We're going to take the head back down onto your mat. Take the knees wide, gently rocking from left to right. And then place the feet flat down on your mat. Take the hands to the side of the body on an inhale, lifting the hips up. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Take that left leg down onto the mat, hugging the right knee into the chest. Straightening the right leg down, hugging that left knee in. And then hugging both knees in, gently rocking from left to right. We're going to take the arms down overhead, taking those legs long, closing down the eyes. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling up the tummy with air. Exhale through the nose, drawing the navel to spine. And again, inhaling through the nose, filling the tummy with air. Exhaling through the nose, drawing the navel to spine. Just going to start wriggling the toes, wriggling the fingers. And when you're ready, gently rocking the hips from left to right, maybe even rocking the head from left to right. We're going to hug both knees into the chest, take the knees apart, gently rocking from left to right. And then cross your ankles, hug the knees into the chest, lifting the tailbone up. And we're going to rock through the spine. And we're going to do this 3 or 4 times. Before coming up into a seated position, I'm going to cross the legs. I'm going to inhale, take those arms back up, looking up to the hands. As we exhale, reaching forwards, place the hands down, take those elbows wide, dropping the head down towards the mat. And inhale, lifting those arms back up. As we exhale, take the right hand to left knee, twisting through the body, looking over that left shoulder. Inhale, looking forwards, lifting those arms back up. Exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Inhale, lifting those arms back up. Exhale, bringing them down through heart center. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, gently bowing forwards to one another. Namaste, everyone.